All right, starting off Tuesday's post stock option technical analysis breakdown and recap to get ready for tomorrow, Wednesday, and the whole week. All right, starting off with BA. All right, so BA went incredibly up today, absolutely incredible, especially because it broke the moving average of 40, of 200, of 20, then it broke the moving average of 100, broke all of them as they crossed, and so it just exploded. Like it had so much potential and so much stock power behind it. And it just exploded, right? It went all the way to 248, and guess what's going to happen tomorrow and this whole week? It's going to keep going up as long as it is above the moving average of 20. Simple as that, right? It's above the moving average 20. It's going to keep going up. And the best thing about it is that Bollinger Bands also complement it because the edge just keeps expanding for the Bollinger Bands. As you can see, the edge just keeps expanding as it goes up. So like it was right here, then it expanded, right here, then it expanded, right here, then it expanded. The stock just keeps chasing the edge, right? So it's just going to keep going up. All right, next stock we're going to be checking is Apple. So Apple, same exact thing. It's just going to keep going up as long as it's above the moving average 20. It's pretty simple, right? And it has a nice zone at like 196, right? So it's just going to keep going up as long as it has Bollinger Bands, of course. The Bollinger Bands, the edge just keeps expanding. And it's above the moving average 20. It's pretty simple. Apple's just going to keep going up. All right, Tesla. Tesla also is in a Tesla's in a tricky position. Why is it in a tricky position? Because as you can see, the volatility is contracting, which is really bad for a stock, right? You want always volatility to be like this, really big. You want it to always be really big. Why? Because bigger the volatility, the more it pays. Like right here, paid more than right here. Like literally same movement. It can be like the same amount of points. It can be what, 10 points, 20 points. It can be the same amount of points, right? But just because it happened here when the volatility was huge and wide, bam, a lot more money, like 100% more profit than this. Just because of volatility, more buyers, more sellers, and in options, volatility means a lot. Volatility means almost everything for options, right? And anybody that knows about options knows this. It's not just stock, buy and sell, same amount of profit. No, 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 no. It's buy and sell, more volatility. You're gonna make a lot more money, right? And what's happening here is the volatility is contracting, so it's not a good place for Tesla. And it's between the moving average of 140 and 20. Like the moving average 20 and 40 crossed, but it still has not broken the moving average of 40, and it has not broken the moving average of 100. If it breaks the moving average of 100, 252, right, then it goes up. And if it breaks the moving average of 40, going down like 230, then it goes down to 200, right, like a 30-point put. But it hasn't broken down anything, and the Bollinger Bands are contracting, which is really bad for Tesla. Bad in the sense where it can maintain itself just lateral for about 1 to 2 more days, right? And any contract you buy is just gonna die off. So I don't recommend buying Tesla as of right now until it makes a big move either downwards or upwards, right? Let's check SPY. So SPY, absolutely beautiful. I told you guys yesterday to buy it. That's exactly what's happening, right? The moving average of 20. It's above the moving average of 20. It just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. And it's just gonna keep going up, and then the Bollinger Bands are just gonna respond, right? If it breaks Bollinger Bands are simply just gonna expand tomorrow. They're gonna respond, and yeah. So as long as above the moving average 20, size is just gonna keep going up. All right, let's check AMD. Same exact thing. I told you guys to buy it yesterday. It's just gonna keep going up as long as above the moving average 20, right? And the Bollinger Bands just keep expanding. See, as you can see, this was gonna happen with Apple, right? This is literally what's gonna happen with Apple. Breaks. Wait, no, sorry, SPY. Okay, breaks the Bollinger Bands, and then it's just the Bollinger Bands is just gonna expand upwards, and then it's gonna accept SPY. Just what's happening with AMD. What happened, right? So AMD is just gonna keep going up with the moving average 20. All right, IWM also just gonna keep going up as long as it's above the moving average of 20, and it just surpassed the moving average of 100 and 200, which means more volatility, more buying power. And in Bollinger Bands, I mean, what can I say, right? We have a lot of space. The edge just keeps expanding. So it's beautiful, right? It's beautiful for calls. Amazon, same exact thing. It's above the moving average of 20, so you can keep buying calls. Only bad thing is that the volatility is contracting. Like, as you can see, right, the volatility was super high over here. So it was paying a lot. Now it's contracting, and it's gone very lateral. So now we just have to see it like at least get to 149. Just try to break the edge so it can start expanding again. The volatility can start going up, right? That's what we're trying to wait for Amazon. So I wouldn't recommend buying it fully, but keep your eye out for calls for Amazon because it looks pretty uptrendy. All right, so Google on the other hand is going downwards to about what 129. And it just broke the moving average of 40, so it could have reached the moving average of 100, which coincidentally corresponds with the edge and Bollinger Bands. So yeah, I see Google going down to like 129 and then deciding what's gonna happen. Like literally what happened here, goes to 129 and then bam, goes up. So I just see it going down to 129, then deciding what it wants to do, right? Netflix. Netflix is a little bit tricky here, right? It broke the middle line, sorry, and it went to the almost went to the edge, but it retracted, and now it's pretty much at the middle line. So A, it's gonna go to like 469 and then start going to the edge at 484, or B, it's gonna go to 459 again. It's at 463. Go to 459 again, and then go down to 444, and a huge put, right? So that's what I see with Netflix. So yeah, in moving average side, it goes to 456. I mean 446. It could go down all the way to 417, right? But if it breaks the moving average 20, then it can start going up to all the way to 480. So yeah, Netflix. We have to see what happens with the stock and where it goes, right? And where it goes will determine its uptrend and for calls, right, or puts. Coin, absolutely beautiful. Just keep buying calls of it. Oh my gosh, it's above the moving average 20. Literally, it's been like this for oh my gosh forever. And in an hour time frame, right? In an hour time frame, which is what we mostly check, right? In an hour time frame, it's about to break the moving average 20 and 40 together. And if it breaks the moving average 20 and 40 together, I mean, yeah, it's gonna explode upwards. Explode upwards. So always have to watch, is it like for it to reach 140.6, 140.5, break both the moving average of 20 and 40, and it's just gonna explode, right? It's just gonna explode. And the Bollinger Band side, that just keeps expanding, so it looks pretty positive from there. All right, let's check Meta. Meta beautiful. Meta's above the moving average 20 and 100. It's just gonna keep going up as long as it's above the moving average of 120. So yeah, just keep buying calls, and it's about to break the middle line in Bollinger Bands, which means it could go all the way to 342. So Meta's looking beautiful, beautiful for calls. Nvidia is looking tricky. Has to reach the moving average of 100, so it's gonna reach what 477, and then test out the moving average of 100. Breaks the moving average of 100, we see a huge call. We see a huge call, right? It breaks the moving average of 100, we see a call at least to 500, right? Because it's gonna break the middle line in Bollinger Bands, and guess where the edge is at 500, right? So it breaks the moving average of 100, like so. I guess the minimum 481, we see a call all the way to 500, a 19-point call in Nvidia. But breaks the moving average to 20 downwards, and we can see some pretty sketchy puts, right? Sketchy as in not a lot of gains, right? Not a lot of gains, but still put. All right, Microsoft's above the moving average 20, so it's beautiful. It just needs a little bit more power in Bollinger Band side, so at least like 377, and then it's just gonna keep going up to like 381. It's gonna be beautiful. Microsoft for calls. It just has to, at least get to 375, right? So it can clearly break the middle line here in Bollinger Bands. Home Depot's looking beautiful as long as it's above the moving average 20. I've seen it. I've told you guys buy call, buy call, buy call, buy call. It was at 320. Yeah, it was at 320 like the other week, and I was like buy call, buy call, buy call. It's at 333 now. It's like 10 points in call now. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the Bollinger Band says it's going to keep expanding. So, yeah. Thank you guys for everything. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me any stock you want to analyze. Tell me any positive feedback. I accept them all. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you.